What is up? Keep pounding, family. Our Panthers have already had a monster offseason, but is our roster truly complete? While everyone thinks the front office is done, I've got some inside information on 3 veteran free agents that could be the secret ingredients to help us repeat as NFC South champions. We aren't talking about massive deals, but these additions could make our defense and offense absolutely lethal this year. You do not want to miss these names. Before we break it all down, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. The Carolina Panthers have already executed a massive offseason, positioning themselves as high-spending contenders, aiming to repeat as NFC South champions in 2026. While the frenzy of free agency has cooled, the team remains in a unique spot where targeted, low-cost veteran acquisitions could fortify their roster for the upcoming campaign. Bobby Wagner stands out as a prime candidate to provide veteran stability at the linebacker position. Although Devin Lloyd was secured early in the cycle, the Panthers require additional rotation pieces and the high-level experience that a veteran of Wagner's caliber brings to the table. In 2025, while playing for the Washington Commanders, Wagner proved he's still a reliable tackler in open space, recording 79 solo tackles, a mark that tied him for 5th in the entire league. Beyond his tackling, Wagner contributed 4.5 sacks and 2 interceptions, showcasing that he remains a disruptive force. For a team like the Panthers, Wagner does not need to be a long-term anchor or a primary defensive engine. Instead, he represents a seasoned professional who functions as a glue guy and a leader within the defensive scheme. Adding a player who understands the nuances of the game at such a high level ensures that the defensive front remains organized during critical moments. By bringing in a veteran who can still stop the run effectively, the organization adds a layer of reliability that complements their existing talents. As the Panthers look to maintain their status atop the division, the inclusion of a player with Wagner's specific production profile offers a practical solution to defensive depth concerns. The goal is clear: utilize available market value to ensure that the team is fully prepared for the grind of the 2026 NFL season ahead. The second key target for the Panthers is tight end Jonnu Smith, who represents a direct solution to the most glaring offensive weakness on the roster. It is no secret that the tight end room has struggled to find consistent production, and Smith offers a budget-friendly way to inject immediate playmaking ability into the group. As a former Pro Bowler, Smith possesses a skill set that fits well within the current offensive structure, particularly as a pass-catching weapon for quarterback Bryce Young. Why does this matter right now for the team? Because the offense requires a legitimate red zone threats, who can also operate effectively out of the backfield during short yardage scenarios. While current tight end Tommy Tremble is established for his blocking capabilities, the unit lacks an ultra-talented receiver who can force opposing defenses to adjust their coverage schemes. Jonnu Smith provides a distinct mismatch against linebackers, creating lanes that could open up the rest of the passing attack. After a challenging year in Pittsburgh, Smith is looking for a home within an offense that is trending upward, and the Panthers currently fit that description. Adding him does not require a massive financial commitment, yet it drastically changes the versatility of the offensive personnel. By securing a target who can stretch the middle of the field and serve as a reliable safety valve for Bryce Young, the Panthers would be addressing a critical void that has hindered their offensive efficiency. This move is about optimizing the roster to support the ongoing development of the team's young quarterback, while ensuring that every level of the offense has a credible threat. Smith's history of success demonstrates that he can contribute immediately, providing the exact kind of professional pass-catching efficiency that the Panthers need to remain competitive throughout the 2026 season. The final name on this list is a familiar face who could bolster an already improved pass rush, Jadeveon Clowney. A potential reunion with the edge rusher would bring significant depth and experience to the defensive line. Clowney is coming off a productive 2025 season where he recorded 8.5 sacks, proving that the 33-year-old remains an effective weapon at this stage of his professional career. It is important to note that the primary focus of the 2026 pass rush remains centered on Jalen Phillips and Nick Gordon, who are expected to be the focal points of the defensive front. However, having a player like Clowney provides an insurance policy that is hard to ignore. In the NFL, injuries to core pass rushers can derail a season, and having a veteran presence who already understands the team's defensive culture is invaluable. Clowney would not be asked to carry the load, but his ability to rotate in and maintain pressure on the quarterback would be a major asset. His inclusion would solidify a unit that is trending toward being one of the more formidable defenses in the league. For the organization, this is about identifying the final pieces that turn a good defense into a great one. The consistency that Clowney brings to the table, combined with his veteran instincts, makes him an ideal candidate for a low-cost, high-impact signing. As the Panthers continue to refine their roster, the potential to bring back a player who has already proven his productivity in a Panthers uniform adds a layer of comfort to the front office's decision-making process. Keeping the defense deep and dangerous is the objective, and Clowney serves as a bridge between current talent and overall unit resilience, ensuring that the team remains a persistent threat to any quarterback they face in the NFC South. Addressing the depth at linebacker, tight end, and defensive end is the logical next step for the Panthers as they refine their roster for the 2026 campaign. Bobby Wagner, Jonnu Smith, and Jadeveon Clowney are not just names on a list, they are specific solutions to the tactical requirements identified by the team. Each of these veterans brings a unique attribute that the Panthers currently lack, whether it is the interior leadership of a linebacker like Wagner, the specialized pass-catching mismatch that Smith provides at the tight end spot, or the proven sack production that Clowney offers on the edge. By focusing on these low-cost veterans, the organization is clearly prioritizing a strategy of sustainability and roster balance. They have already committed to a massive offseason of spending, and these final additions would be the capstone to that effort. The team is not looking to rebuild, they are looking to defend their division title and make a deeper run in the upcoming schedule. Having players who have been through the battles of the NFL and possess the experience to handle high-pressure situations provides a competitive edge that younger rosters often miss. This is the time of year when successful teams distinguish themselves by identifying exactly what they need to bridge the gap between being a good team and a great one. The players listed above understand the demands of a high-level organization and have shown in their recent performances that they still have plenty left in the tank. With the NFC South becoming more competitive by the day, the Panthers must ensure they have no exploitable holes in their secondary or starting lineups. These moves would effectively finalize the core rotation, giving the coaching staff the flexibility they need to navigate the inevitable challenges of a long season. Ultimately, the path forward for the Panthers in 2026 is defined by these final roster adjustments. The team has built a strong foundation, and these veterans serve as the final pieces that could solidify their standing as a premier team in the NFC. Whether it is the defensive intelligence of Bobby Wagner, the offensive versatility of Jonnu Smith, or the proven reliability of Jadeveon Clowney, each addition is calculated to improve the team's overall depth and capability. The front office knows that championship-level rosters require more than just starters. They require reliable depth at every critical position. By targeting these specific free agents, the Panthers are showing they have a clear understanding of the margins that decide the outcome of division titles. As the team gears up for the season, the focus remains on maintaining the momentum from their recent offseason activities. There is a sense of preparation as they continue to build, ensuring that the 2026 iteration of the Panthers is better equipped than the version that won the division the year prior. Every snap counts, and these veterans provide the safety net required to handle the rigors of the schedule. For the fans watching closely, these potential moves serve as a reminder that the work is never truly done until the opening kickoff. The Panthers are committed to the process, and as they evaluate these veterans, they are doing so with one goal in mind: winning again. It is time for the team to focus, stay disciplined, and continue their pursuit of excellence on the field. As we watch how the rest of the roster takes shape, we know the squad is ready for the challenge. Keep pounding. This is the mindset that drives the organization forward as they aim to repeat their success and establish a dominant presence in the league.